Almost Makes You Believe Again Pie. This comes to us on page 47 of Sugar Butter Flour, the official Waitress pie book, under the section Fruit Pies. Today is Christmas Day, so I decided that for this week's episode, I'm going to show you how to make what is by far the most Christmassy pie in this book. Almost Makes You Believe Again Pie. It's a named pie from the show that Jenna comes up with in response to seeing the love connection between Dawn and Ogie. The idea behind this recipe was to take ingredients that normally would not go together, either that or ingredients that you just buy and then forget about, and just putting them all together. Pears, cranberries, brandy, tapioca, all ingredients that just so happen to be Christmas flavors. So let's see how it all comes together, shall we? First, pastry. Roll out your dough so that it's about 10 to 11 inches in diameter. Make sure to keep turning it so it doesn't stick. Slay right together with you. Now this recipe says that you can use either a 9-inch or 10-inch pie pan. I'm using 9-inch because it's the only one I have. And make sure that when you're pressing the dough into your pie pan that you be very gentle. Otherwise you're gonna break the dough. You'll ruin Christmas. Trim the pie shell. Now you can put some back in if you cut off too much. Just be sure to be extremely careful when you're incorporating it back in. Now my pie shell has a fluted edge, so all I have to do is hang the pastry over top and then press my thumb down to crimp it. And now I'm gonna chill this so that it forms around the crimps and also make sure that the fat's solidified. In the meantime, we're gonna make a streusel. A cup of flour, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, a heaping tablespoon of poppy seeds, a teaspoon of ground ginger, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves, and a salt of pinch. Whisk to combine. This is Percy. For the streusel's wet ingredients, we are going to whisk together 5 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 tablespoon of blackstrap molasses. Now it not only smells like dead white people, but dead fat white people. Drizzle the wet over the dry, and stir it all together with a fork so that it forms clumps. Smells like gingerbread. Now it's gotta chill. Chop up 6 pears, cut off the core, and cut into chunks. Place the pear chunks in a large bowl, along with 2 cups of fresh or frozen cranberries. If you're using frozen cranberries, make sure they're not thawed. Toss in these 2 together for a preemptive mix, and then sequentially toss in the following ingredients. A 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 of a cup of instant tapioca pudding mix, which is very grainy, a tablespoon each of apple cider vinegar, brandy, and fresh lemon zest. Toss it in. A teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon each of ground ginger, and salt. Toss it together with the hands one final time. Dot the top with 1 tablespoon of butter that's been cut up into tiny cubes, and then use a rubber spatula to fold in all of the ingredients together. Place a rimmed baking sheet in the center of your oven, and then preheat it to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And now the time has come to put it all together. Into your fully chilled pie shell, we pour in the filling, even it out, and then top with the streusel. Place the pie onto the preheated baking sheet and bake at 400 for 20 minutes, and then at 375 for an hour to 60 minutes. And place the whole thing on a wire rack to cool. And there you have it. Almost Makes You Believe Again pie. Oh yeah, winter. Fireplace is cozy. It's nutty, it's spicy, it's sweet. This right here is Christmas in a pie. This slaps. This is one of the coziest pies that you will ever eat. And this will be a guaranteed hit at a holiday get-together you might have today. It's every Christmassy flavor that you can ever think of put into this pie. And the best part, it's real easy. This is a recipe that you can easily make with kids at your holiday get-togethers. Just take all of these ingredients that normally wouldn't go together and would normally be forgotten about and turn it into an absolutely fantastic pie. A wonderful way to end out the year. If you haven't gotten one for Christmas already, get yourself a copy of Sugar Butter Flour, the official Waitress pie book, so that you too can make your version of Almost Makes You Believe Again pie. This is going to be the last episode of Waitress Wednesday for 2024, but the show is going to return on January first New Year's Day of 2025. And from then on, we are going to continue and finish the book. I hope that you all have had a very Merry Christmas, and I just want to thank you all for watching Waitress Wednesday all the way up until the end of 2024, and for continuing to support my content. See you in 2025.